out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. But still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to you. Well, wherever you are locked on, it's a rainy Wednesday, it's a wet Wednesday. All the glass in the studio, fuzz up and whatnot, frosted up, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember, and all those on the app, especially good evening to you. By now you have realized that you are getting notification that we are live. Remember all those on Facebook. How you can really get breaking news? How you can get news before the news if you don't like the page? Somebody was telling me a while ago, Mr. Allen, how can I really get the news? How can I go on your Facebook and get news? I don't know how to do it. I said, just like the page. Go onto my fan page and like the page. I believe that you need to go to the left part of the page and like the page. Don't just like the video, like the page. All right? Like the page. Also, ladies and gentlemen, all those who want to be, who just want to join Crime Watch, join the movement for change, join the movement for justice. Remember, you can go to my website, IANallen.org. That's IANallen.org, and you can sign up there, and you will get it. Believe me, you will get it. You will get all the breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start off. All those up the islands, hi, good afternoon. All those in Guyana, all those in Grenada, all those in Santo Domingo, all those in Dominica, all those in Barbados, a special good evening to you. Hey, everybody is locked on. Ladies and gentlemen, there's nobody in this country, no network that can give you the news like Crime Watch Studios. Ian Allen News Network. Ladies and gentlemen, murder suspect killed. A guy by the name of Sausage. Sausage was shot dead today. No, I can't say, let me tell you something, I can't say. It was brought to my attention that there is a relative who is in custody in connection with the 13-year-old little boy and along with the babysitter whose throat was slit. We can't say that as yet. The information coming is a bit conflicting, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, there was a shooting today at the wall, the popular wall. Now, let me just say, do you know drugs? There are people who sell drugs in the back there. And it is alleged, ladies and gentlemen, that they are being financed, that they are being protected by certain police officers. Yeah. That place called the Wall. At one time, there was a big car stealing racket in the back there. That in those days, Navara just came out. The Navara vehicle, the Nissan Navara just came out. And here they were stealing Navaras to the back there. Yeah, the Wall. And you know, that place just, I mean, business is flourishing in the back there. And you really ask, what exactly is going on? One man was shot dead today. Let's go straight there and open up the line. 6714062. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the man who was shot behind the wall this morning. And latest. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Now you are shot dead behind somebody's house here, behind the wall here. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Apparently he was here. Shootout with police in the area. He's from the Valencia area. But what are you doing, Chaguanas? Where coming Chaguanas plan playing your flexing? You can't come Chaguanas. Watch him here. Watch him here. Daddy man, that sausage on them. You know, open up the lines. Hi, good evening. I tell you what, this is the second. Hi, good evening. Go ahead.
Right. Hello. Good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. The picture with the guy who was taking the card of jewelry, I think it's rings or something.
Yeah.
Check that man and see if that is the man who you were running down at the time in Chaguanas.
Nah, I know him. I know him. I know him.
Oh, that's not him.
I know him. But we need to still find that man. Russell, if you can get that video of that man on Factory Road, the cell phone man, when he tried to grab the policeman gun. Thank you again, ma'am. I love that. I tell you, we have avid viewers. Everybody's I.A.N Allen out there, you know. Everybody is a I.A.N Allen out there. Everybody's solving it. And let me tell you something. It's great to be me. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. This is Sausage. Sausage was killed today. Good evening. Igay Bologna. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Shooting at police. Watch. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. 6714062. But you know, come back to me. You know something? If we can go back to the video, let's go back to the app. No, they said that Sausage. You remember everybody who gets shoot now was a suspect in the double murder, the little boy and the maid. Just remember that. But dead man tell no tales because I can't say that. I can't say that. Maybe whoever is in custody can say, well, if Sausage was part of the team or part of the clip. But I can't say that because right now, police looking for everything. Everything they want. I watch it. But I know when the businessman or the bakery man get locked up, man don't get charged for that already in possession of the ransom money because you realize they do a top-of-the-line investigation. They bring out top-of-the-line people. They bring out who is with experience. But now, before I take that call, and now you realize now, anybody get shoot. Any man with a colorful track record, he was a suspect in the double murder, you know. Oh, please. If he was a suspect, why didn't get him the same time? After so much weeks. Now, before we take that call, I just saw that same man, Sausage, who was shot in Chaguanas there. What are you doing in Chaguanas? Because that the same man, you remember it was a shootout in Paramin, where everybody's go for Christmas or buy a bar there? You remember that shooting? Go to it. Cool Breeze Bar? Go to it. Shooting itself. We are not. Yeah, open up the lines. Hi, good evening. I remember when they tried. One man was shot and he was critical. He was in hospital. That's Sausage. Sausage ended up getting away. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Good evening. I was in the bank and I heard a lady calling up your name.
Pardon me?
She put her back pay on your name, but she put her back pay on your thing instead of, when you know the wrong, and like they realized it wasn't the right bank account.
What is that?
A lady, she put her back pay on your bank account. And now she's trying to get it back. And I hear her making noise and calling the I.A.N name. And so I put two and two together and I realized that she put it on the wrong account.
She put she back pay on my account?
Yeah.
How much it is?
You know, it's a few $1,000s. Well, I don't know how much it is.
Lady, let me tell us something. A few $1,000.
But like she dancing, the dancing has to get it back. The dancing. So she's had tired come up and down and she's falling inside the bank there.
Well, look, stop the video. The bank did contact me. Let me be honest with you. The bank did contact me concerning a transaction. And why I tell you something, why I deal with First Citizen Bank and I don't deal with no other bank is that I have nothing to hide. Because as you know, the majority of shares, if government has the majority of shares, government picks their chairperson for First Citizen Bank, the government of the day. So me really have nothing to hide. Now I did speak with Mr. Baldeo Mirage. He's the senior person at the bank and concerning a transaction. So I don't know if that is it, but nevertheless, that was sorted out. Because I mean, that is why I deal with government bank. So I have nothing to hide. And I tell you something, when you're banking, you bank first by First Citizen. Believe me, they treat me well. Come back to the story. So if you go back to that shooting there, you'll realize now Sausage is the man. Sausage was the man who was shot in her. You see, I tell you, the longest job ever, and you all remember that? So this man who was shot in Chaguanas here, you remember the shooter with the, what, Bodo. The man gave him the matrix. The owner of the bar come out and start to light them up. What you say, what just? They're going to rob. Not knowing, watch. Watch. Bodo. He dropped everything, come back to me. But that is why I tell you, That is why I tell you, if you go back to sausage, because I saw sausage, now sausage was that person. Remember when that incident happened, I come out and I bust the mark. I say, you know what? There is a man in connection with that. The man who was involved in that shooting, his name is Sausage, and he's nursing his wound. He is nursing his wound in our hospital. Bow, bow, bow. Sausage get out of it. Well, look, the longest rope have I end. Look where Sausage end up. Watch. Look him on the bed. Show him on the bed for me, please. If you have a picture of him on the bed. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Ian.
Go ahead. In the video, go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, my dear. How are you?
I am fine. What's happening?
Nothing much. I just called to tell you that you're doing a splendid job. Keep up the good work. And you know you have a lot of fans out here.
Thank you again. And where are you calling from, ma'am?
I'm calling from San Juan, sweetie.
Okay. Thanks again. Thanks for the support. Have you downloaded the app?
Yes.
Have you liked the page, my fan page? That's the only how you can get breaking news, you know.
Okay, darling. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thanks again. Come back to me. She said I'm doing an extended job. I don't know what is an extended job. Maybe that's where you go beyond the caller duty. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, nevertheless, here you have him lying on the bed in that video. Put it up. The longest rope have I and this is to all wannabes. This is all who choose a life of crime, ladies and gentlemen. That is where you will end up. That is where you will end up. That is when you choose a life of crime. Come back to me. That is where you choose a life of crime. And before we go further, and take that break, run it one time. There was a shooting in George Street today. One man has been identified as Yankee. Yankee Doodle. And that is a children right. Hi. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. Shooting in town just. Yankee was found dead lying on the roadway around 5 a.m. this morning. The body bore several gunshot wounds. What is that? What is that? I said, what? Would I bad? Trace the call. But you forget them, you have time for the make-out thing? People don't have a peregrine mango, you know. Everybody wish yours hot like this. Sorry. I get even. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Man like me, woman like me, everybody like me. I get even. You're live on Crime Watch. This is the George Street area. We have no time for that. We have no time for that. 5 a.m. this morning. Open up the lines. Show that blood area again. Imagine in the capital, a body bore bullet wound, riddled with bullets. 7. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, caller. 6714062. Come back to me. And also, in an unrelated story, a 54-year-old male relative of, in fact, it's a related story, right? But we don't want to jump there as yet because they are saying, if you bring back the picture with the little boy, the 13-year-old and Rose, you realize that they're saying that one relative, you're hearing that it is a land dispute and whatnot, and one male relative. I mean, people do all kind of thing for land. People doing all kind of thing for land. But nevertheless, I can't confirm that as yet. Come back to me. Because that's a very, very sensitive case. Because they're grasping at everything. I only waited if the relative come out and say that I am responsible. Well, okay. But other than that, I ain't going with that as yet. Let's take a break and a half.
It's extended. Farbinger Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas has been extended until July 17th. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on linked or credit card and get a chance to win up to $500. Furniture, handicrafts, garments, footwear, jewelry and many more from around the world. Food court that no one can resist. Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Abby's Burger, Nano School Fee and many more. Farbinger Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Closing on July 17th.
If you are looking for something special at the supermarket, well, you don't have to worry. Check out Super Quality's Supermarket, where there's always something special in your trolley. 3 massive branches: number 47 Tissue Drive, Trinity, number 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Couva Main Road next to Republic Bank.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? We Many of the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. So be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels. 2 massive locations, 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, and 82 Bucco Road in Tobago. Or call 642-1539 or 631-1044. Be weather smart.
Bakery Treats is known for its great baked products and service with a smile. We offer a variety of breads, cakes, and pastries. We use no preservatives or added chemicals for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So visit us today. Put Bakery Treats on top of your shopping list.
For all your air conditioning needs, call Neil Cool at 748-4122. We do sales, installation, service and repair. We carry brands like Lennox, Daikin, Comfy, Amana and Delta air conditioners. Get Lennox 12,000 BTU 2600, 18,000 BTU 3700, Comfy 12,000 BTU 2300, 18,000 BTU 3400. Service prices for 12 and 18,200. 24K $300. So call us today 748-4122. Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services, quality brands, professional service. TITASA presents Battle for Supremacy. Who will be the 7-second closed door champion? All road leads to the Frankie Boudram Wallafield International Raceway, Sunday 16 July 2017. Gates open at 9 a.m. For more information, call 684-4348 or 682-3523. Drag racing continues at the Wallafield International Raceway.
Double Calm Guest House. You can now visit our newest location. Enter unnoticed with that special someone. Open 24 hours every day. Located at Rambaju Trace, Arangwes.
This is a paid political announcement. We salute and congratulate the leader of the People's National Movement, the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley and his cabinet for the vision and leadership they have demonstrated in managing the affairs of Trinidad and Tobago. From Nazim Bashk of AV Drilling, this was a paid political announcement.
We're still here and we're stronger than ever. We're UE Roy Tech, full of part-time classes. Get ready, so many specialties. Roy Tech got first-class educators, and we have the vision, innovation. We're UE Roy Tech, your path to career success.
To learn more, log on to www.roytech.edu or call 627-2192.
Good, I almost say good night. Someone has sent me a text. Please highlight the fact that mentally ill patients have been going to ARIMA clinic for their monthly Mobic injection, and they are being told by nurse and doctor at the clinic at ARIMA health facility that they have no needles, and this has been going on for 2 months. Apparently, those who are mentally challenged, well, who has mental issues, they have been going to the ARIMA hospital and they have no needles to get their medication. Wow! Last night, ladies and gentlemen, they have no needles. They have no needles, so the doctors can't do anything. The nurse can't do anything. Just imagine that, yeah? It is unbelievable. Hey, get in contact with Watson Duke for me. Mr. Ramjas? Also, ladies and gentlemen, with respect to the crash, the fatal crash that happened on Monday, the 2 women has been identified. These are the photos of the 2 women who lost their lives. Remember, they had their sisters. Wow. You can imagine that family, what they are going through right now. You can imagine that family. Just imagine 2 sisters. Oh my God. That hard. That real hard. To the family, accept my sympathy. Accept my sympathy. But I will tell us something, you know, and I'll be honest with you. Kalisha Daniel and Sandra Labari. But I'll tell us something, you know. Have you ever asked yourself, where is the you know, driving the unit that was in charge of breathalyzer and whatnot. Where in the world, where in the world would they dismantle a unit like that? You know why they dismantle it? Because a certain DCP or ACP and a certain judge relative was caught driving under the influence of alcohol. And since that, the whole thing done. So when you ask, so that is why, ladies and gentlemen, it has so many people. Now I'm saying it is related to the Trin City incident, don't get me wrong. But I'm saying that there are so many people driving under the influence of alcohol. Only when they stop, they will get somebody to administer it. But the unit that you would have seen at Grand Bazaar on the highway in San Fernando, they are no longer there because the unit, they were doing so well that even DCP son, ACP relative, policeman relative, this one, that one, and they say, you know what, mash it up because it's not going in our favor. You can't drink and drive. You cannot drink and drive, full stop. I have Watson Duke on the phone before we go. You know, they had conversation with the people yesterday in Princestown, the Prime Minister and whoever, but I had conversation with the sister of the girl that was found dead in Point 14. Where did I say just now? Princestown. Why is my head on Princestown? Mr. Watson Duke, good afternoon. Hi, Watson Duke.
Hey, Brother Ian, greetings, man.
Here now, right now, you need to stand up for these people because I was chatting with my assignment editor a while ago, and she said that they're going to have public sector cuts. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley last time hinted that government may have to cut some jobs in the public service. There are about 50,000 people employed in the public service, which absorbs the big chunk of the budget. Government borrowed $12 billion to keep the country's expenditure, blah, blah, blah. But let me know here. Tell me what exactly going to happen now?
Well, first of all, I want to say that Prime Minister Rowley got his figures wrong. There are more persons than that as public servants employed under the government payroll. He said he took his information from the Minister of Labour, and I would say to him, fire the Minister of Labour because she fed him lies. Let me break it down to you. There are about 80,000 persons employed by the government on the public service establishment, meaning they are permanently employed or occupying vacant positions. Right? 80,000, not 50,000.
So he's wrong.
However, so he's wrong on the figure.
Wow.
Where he made a statement that they will look at perhaps cutting the wage bill because enough revenue is not coming in. So continue that. It's really sad to hear that. I must say it's sad. I would think that Dr. Rowley is more intelligent than that. I think definitely he would understand that the world is a reading world. People are not backward as long time. All right?
But
he should be looking at ways to bring in revenue in the country. Not telling people, if I can't pay you, I'll go send you home. Send you home to do what? The country has a social responsibility. That the wealth that comes inside this country is not for a few ministers. You know? It is for everyone here to look at the money and see how that money could spread across everyone.
How much money the government has for public service, sir?
Come again, Ian?
Yeah, how much money the government has for the back pay and the public service and whatnot?
But I think most of it would have been paid already.
How much?
They may have right now outstanding maybe about 100 million outstanding maybe. Right? About 100 million. Most of it is already paid. However, we require an increase from 2014, 15, 16, 17. Because during those years, workers have been subsidizing the standard of living from the bank accounts. Workers have been living on the edges of poverty. Remember, everything went up. There were 7,000 items without no VAT. They increased VAT on them. NIS went up 5 times. Gas went up 3 times. I mean, people are doing more with less. And thus we have persons now creating rice that are actually plastic. You know, creating cabbage that is plastic. Selling food that's not really food because people looking for the cheap thing. And that could drive our society into sickness and other health-related issues.
Okay, let me ask you something. A couple of days ago, and I must commend you for this, that there's a couple of people I know well at Custom and Excise and you know they are very fearful for their jobs. Very, very fearful. I mean, also VAT office, also Inland Revenue, they are fearful, very, very fearful.
Very fearful, very fearful.
What is your plan there, sir?
Well, we have written the minister as of yesterday. The letter would have reached his desk, and we are now awaiting a meeting before the 21st of this month, which is next week's, 2 weeks from now, right? If there is no meeting by that time, then we will decide our next course of action. Things could get very sticky. Things could get very iffy. We will not sit down and allow a few men to ride roughshod over us and treat us as if we were strangers or aliens to Trinidad and Tobago. We were born here, and the Constitution of this country protects us. There's part of the Constitution that gives a man a right to his property. You know. When you have a permanent job, it means the state guaranteed you permanent employment for a particular time. How come they could just come and take it away from you? We wouldn't accept that.
Again, thanks again for keeping us posted with respect to what the Prime Minister said last time, where he made a mistake, and you confirming that it's not about 50,000, it's about 80,000. So again, he did not have his facts right.
And he must pay us. Let me just say this: he must pay us. He cannot use this whole hard times not to pay us. He has to bound and must pay us, else he will have trouble on his hand in the shortest possible time.
Watson Duke, you have a wonderful weekend. Next time I'm in Tobago, I'll come see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are running again. Imagine prominent businessman, and I'm going to look into it here. Prominent businessman. Imagine it's frightening. A prominent businessman, and a man who I know, they're sending a man on a bicycle coming to take picture in front of the man house. That is why you need to watch. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this, man. Watch this. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Watch this. If you could zoom up socks. Go ahead. Tomorrow you'll get it better. I will... Timberland Park, Dabadi. It is a wake-up call. A gated community. Me know how we get in there. Maybe he cutting grass. Watch. Taking picture of the man house. And it's a nicer houses than his house all around, so it's kind of strange. So just to let you know, to the residents of Timberland Park, Dabadi, you need to be on high alert. Apparently come back to me. Apparently come back to me. Apparently, you don't know who's kidnapped, you don't know what's going on. Man stopped in front of your house and taking picture. That Buckingham Palace? That will be Buckingham Palace? That could be a crime in the making. That could be kidnapping in the making. I'm telling you, this is Trinidad, this is Crime Watch, and this is Trinidad and Tobago. Not forgetting my good friends and my supporters in Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, also ladies, pardon me? Before we take that break, you remember the KFC murder? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking to meet with this guy. Put up his video. Put it up one time. Remember this shooting here? What you shooting again? Watch it. It ain't done. I want people to know. It ain't done. Come back to me. Put up that photo. There is this video that I have a video of someone. Put it up. Put up the video. I'm looking for this man. You see this man? Get in contact with me. If you know this man anywhere, text me on 294-4081. 294-4081. 294. I don't know if he's in the Maloney area. If you see this man, get in contact with me, please. Tell him I would like to meet him. 294-4081. And let me tell you something. Come back to me. What the hell sausage doing in Chaguanas? Just imagine. Sausage when I run the route in Paramount, you get the matrix. You come Chaguanas. All hell break loose. Hats off to the police officers. Let's go on.
Everybody's talking about extra food. Shop smarter and save big specials like turkey wings and drumsticks, $9.99 per pound. Gala apples, 10 for $19.99. Swiss macaroni 800 gram large pack, $8.99. Classic cola cans, $49.99 per case. Milo 400 gram pack, $27.99. And Old Orchard cranberry juice, $21.99. Extra Foods, Chaguanas Main Road, Grand Bazaar, Arima, and now open at Endeavour Highway, Chaguanas. Extra Foods, always something extra for you.
Millions of men and women experience hair loss. Are you one of them? Hair Loss Solution Clinic, 127 Monroe Road, Cunupia, has revolutionized advanced laser hair therapy for all ethnic backgrounds, treating all types of hair loss and scalp diseases. Hair Loss Solution Clinic is now with over 175 locations in 30 countries. Clinically tested and FDA approved. Visit them at hlsctt.com. Hair Loss Solution Clinic at 127 Monroe Road, Cunupia. For more information, call 223-1956.
TITASA presents Battle for Supremacy. Who will be the 7-second closed-door champion? All road leads to the Frankie Boudram Wallafield International Raceway, Sunday, 16 July 2017. Gates open at 9 a.m. For more information, call 684-4348 or 682-3523. Drag racing continues at the Wallafield International Raceway.
India Expo Fashion from the Stars, now open at Extra Foods Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. New goods just arrived from India, all-inclusive Indian outfit for all occasions. A wide assortment of bridal Indian wear, kurtas, kids Indian wear, jewelry, shoes for everyone, puja items, home decor and lots more. Come check us out today at Z India Expo, the big white tent at Extra Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. Opening from 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily.
You can now visit Double Palm Guest House, where you can enter unnoticed. Open 24 hours every day. Check in unnoticed and share a special moment to remember. Double Palm Guest House, opposite KFC Aruka, Madras Road, Kelly Village, Karani, Derrick Road, Chase Village, and Clark Road, Penal.
It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Have you heard of Barkeeper's Friend? Well, if you hate those stubborn cooked on and baked on residues on your cookware, then you need BKF. BKF Cookware Cleanser and Polish cleans metal, glass and ceramic surfaces, buff out marks on serving plates and make your stainless steel, copper, aluminum and porcelain cookware shine again. BKF General Purpose Cleanser is perfect to remove rust, mineral deposits and stains from brass items and metal and tiles. And Liquid BKF is an easy-to-use squirt liquid to quickly remove bathroom wall stains and more. Get Barkeeper's Friend for your home. Call 737-1104. Distributed by Cookier General Cleaning and Maintenance. Malco Construction Services Limited is one of the largest constructions company in Trinidad and Tobago. We have been in operation since 1998, serving both the public and private sectors with the largest fleet of modern equipment to undertake projects of any capacity. Our services include civil engineering work, road paving and repairs, land development and infrastructure work, rental of heavy and small equipment, transportation services and lots more. Call 651-0074 or 651-0080.
It's extended. Farbinger Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas has been extended until July 17. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on linked or credit card and get a chance to win up to $500. Furniture, handicrafts, garments, footwear, jewelry and many more from around the world. Food court that no one can resist. Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Abby's Burger, Nano School Fee and many more. Farbinger Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Closing on July 17th.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, ladies and gentlemen, with respect to the, also before we go further, you know, last night Dr. Keith Rowley was in Point Fortin. Just imagine that he was in Point Fortin. But I wonder if he went and he checked the relatives of the young girl who was found murdered yesterday. Remember the young girl, the Kellyanne girl, who was found murdered? I had no time to go for conversation. I had no time to take chain up with prepared questions. I heard when they started to ask the questions, he got agitated, he was upset. Ask the residents, they will tell you. They will tell you. Look, this is an area where he was leaving and all the entourage and the police and everybody here. Open up the line, 6714062. Hi, good evening.
To meet the Prime Minister and whatnot, and well, apparently he's just getting ready to leave. The entire road has been cordoned off. So we were just in point, but you know, as I say, we didn't want to rile up the scene because we were here to really focus on look at this entourage leaving here. Maybe that's the Attorney General and the who's who, and there's a big entourage. All different ministers and whatnot.
And they really asked, did the people really get through? Did they get the answers they wanted? The bigger picture, did they get the answers they wanted? Did they get the answers they wanted? Were they given a good opportunity? Or tell people screening them? I don't know. But nevertheless, ladies, I had no time for conversation. I had no time for that. But what you should have done, I was in point 14 and I was not going in there. I was not going to ask him no question. What I decided to do is to go down and meet the family of the girl that was murdered yesterday. A senseless killing, a beautiful girl. Look at the video. 18 minutes. Go ahead. Exactly. When was the last time you saw your sister? No cameras, miss.
I don't know. For a long time we haven't saw her. Yeah.
I mean, but what caused it?
We like a lost cause. We don't even know what's going on right now. We now come up by the police station to find out. I don't want no camera. Don't put me on no camera.
The camera not on you. The camera is not on you. Go ahead.
I don't know. We don't know what's going on. When we go up in town in the morning, then we know everything.
But how long she's been living here now?
Years now.
But
they're supposed to ask my sister them, so them already know what's taking place.
With someone?
We don't know.
So
right
when
now,
last you saw her?
Maybe, what we in June? May.
What school did she attend?
She used to go to school, Port of Spain.
Port of Spain. And what? And why she came down to
her child father was living down here.
Where the child father was living?
He from somewhere Superior.
So she had children?
A child.
One child.
Yeah.
But her mother and father is alive?
My mother alive, but she's not here right now. She uptown.
But what caused her? What caused her to be so distance away from everybody?
She started tripping off and thing. But we don't know if anybody gave her a black.
But this is, no, you see where I said there? Everybody's saying that in point 14 right now, that she was given a black cigarette. Just switch off the car. Yeah, that everybody's saying that she was given a black.
Right, but we tried to find out and thing, and nobody had no word or anything to say. She was staying by this one, that one, tripping off and thing, and then after... Well, I heard
it's only May month after Borrow Day she started to get like this.
Well, yeah. And all kind of people she was staying by, so we couldn't really keep up. And then when we started here, she was in the hospital and thing. Well, we ended up starting to come up the road.
Never make an attempt to come down here and check her and thing?
Yeah. Well, we used to be the back and forth, but when we tell her to stay down home by her, she never did. And the last place she was by was her child father. And then she run away and leave. Then she was in the hospital. Let's say she run away from the hospital. She was there Sunday, she run away Monday. She come here, she go on by Royal and Lime, and that was the last place I saw her. So
she used to sleep on the road and whatnot?
Well, that's what we heard.
So they never try to come down here at night and drag her, put her back in her car?
We come many times, take her home. She's still leaving. I don't know if the black used to have her like that. Yeah. And I don't know, she just didn't want to rest. And the last
what
place...
about the church? She used to go to church and then?
No. The last place she was by her child father. And this is what I like her call, and that's how I heard she died this morning.
Did you... The last time I saw your sister was in when?
That was about a couple of weeks ago. She was the last person to see her.
A couple of weeks ago. How many of you?
About
How many
All
sisters?
of us. Is 6 of us.
6 of
yeah,
you?
3 boys, 3 girls.
3 girls, and
She's the last one.
She's the last child.
Yeah, she's the last.
Okay, but what caused that? I mean, what caused that? Because we hearing, to be honest with you, I talked to somebody who around the scene here, and I would have said because they said she was normal, she was good, she's a nice girl, everything.
Yeah, she's
I mean, the fellas in the area, the girls in the area describe her and said that, I mean, as they said, no disrespect, no bump, nothing. The girl have a flawless skin, nice, pretty girl. You know, you know what I mean? They say she liming, just like any girl, she just chilling out there by a little club and thing is a cool scene. But apparently what we hear, they give us something to smoke. And watch me, I get her from good scores. I ain't get her from nobody who just, you know, talking out of time and thing, you understand? I get her from somebody who have, you know?
This is just like in a club, but I guess somebody must see she
Yeah, but you remember, she got that a while ago, you know. She got that right after Borrow Day. You understand? She got that right after Borrow Day.
Yeah, but who is the person? She left the club with? They must know. Somebody must see her leave the club with somebody. She left because that was the last place she was last night. Yeah.
But who would bring her in the back there and do that?
That's what we said. She have to left the club with. Nobody really talking. And I hear she was drinking. So
was that?
I heard she was drinking, maybe. But they said they wouldn't know anything until they do their autopsy in the morning.
Hey. So when I got this news, how will I feel, girl?
Not bad. Terrible.
Hey. So what school she attended?
She never went to school.
She never went to school. But where she went to school?
I don't know. That was years now. We wasn't ready.
But what was her trade? What was her, I mean, what she loved doing? What are the fun memories you know you have of her?
I don't know. We can't really say because we never used to bond like all of that. So can't really say.
So we saw the area there, you know that? This is his sister I have here. I'm not going to put, stop. I'm not going to put her face on television, but the last time you saw your sister was in May. Yeah. Right, so we spoke to them a while ago now. We don't know exactly what went on, but she said that, I mean, Kellyanne was living with her boyfriend. They said her boyfriend is from Santa Flora or something.
Yeah, child father.
Her child father is from Santa Flora. No, you can raise it. I don't want to put her face because, you know, for security reasons and whatnot, to protect the girl. So we got the area. Now as you can see, you know, it's the WhatsApp place is right here. So they said last night she had on the white T-shirt, right?
With her short pants.
With her short pants. The short pants was found a little way from her. Now, come. So the person had to walk behind here. So we're just showing you, right? All right, this is just to the back here. Come on, come. All right. So they had to support you.
Z India Expo Fashion from the Stars. Now open at Extra Foods Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. New goods just arrived from India. All-inclusive Indian outfit for all occasions. A wide assortment of bridal Indian wear, curtains, kids Indian wear, jewelry, shoes for everyone, puja items, home decor and lots more. Come check us out today at Z India Expo, the big white tent at Extra Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. Opening from 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily.
Kayo Green Powder Drink Mix. Alkalize, energize and revitalize. Helps to quickly regain energy from loss of sleep or overwork. supports growth and development in children, promotes wound healing and assists movement in foods throughout the intestine for better digestion and regularity, supports cardiovascular health, maintains healthy blood pressure, cholesterol and blood sugar levels, promotes healthy intestinal conditions and regularity. Distributed by Organic Health Limited. Telephone numbers 728-0338. TITASA presents Battle for Supremacy. Who will be the 7-second closed-door champion? All road leads to the Frankie Boudram Wallafield International Raceway. Sunday, 16 July 2017. Gates open at 9 a.m. For more information, call 684-4348 or 682-3523. Drag racing continues at the Wallafield International Raceway.
Elegant Draperies is now located at 29 Todd Street, San Fernando. Here you will find better quality drapery curtains and upholstery fabrics, curtain rods and accessories, exclusive ready-made panels, beautiful sheet sets and comforters. Call us at 657-5287 or check us out today.
We're still here and we're stronger than ever. We're UE Roy Tech, full of hard-time classes. Get ready, so many specialties. Roy Tech got first-class educators, and we have the vision, innovation. We're UE Roy Tech, your path to career success.
To learn more, log on to www.roytech.edu or call 627-2192.
It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Pass through here. I'm just showing you here. They pass through here and come this way. Right? So, which means that she walked all here. And this is behind the hardware for you to understand. And this is where she was found right here. So they killed her right here. See, right across here. This is where she was lying. So you can imagine this girl scream. You know, this girl scream. You see? It's still a blood splatter. If the camera guy could come. All right, this is the blood. You see the blood stain. So you don't know how they smashed her. The lights, if we could just, right? See? Look at it. Blood all here, watch. Look at this. Just showing you. Look at the area. So look at it. Her head was right here, right across here. You still have that fresh smell. So you don't know if the person went down to the back there. So it's a kind of dark spot. You don't know what they used to smash her. You know, and her foot was lying right here. And this is the blood here. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm just showing you, if you have any information, any information, this is where her head was right across here. Right here. You understand? Right across here. So, you know. Try as much as possible to see what I can do and really get these people who did this. So people or persons. But it's really, really sad because they brought her right behind the hardware. So for her to come here, somebody had to know exactly what was going on. Somebody had to know. And look, I mean, and they beat her because you're seeing all the blood. You're seeing blood stain all across here. But does she has her father, is he alive?
Yeah, but we don't know him.
Or you only know the father?
Well, them don't know him. I know him.
But
nowhere to be found. I don't know.
the father.
Yeah.
But let me ask you something. Is it one father and mother has so many children or different?
Different.
Different. Okay. So she just decided he had to come up normal and she's 23, am I right?
No, I think she's 22.
Well, here in 22, 23, yeah.
Mm.
But you all were close? You saw her for Christmas?
No. Well, actually, she called my phone last night. Was to talk to me.
Last night she called you?
Yeah, I wasn't well. I was sleeping.
Mm-hmm. And what she said?
I didn't answer.
But she had a phone on her also?
She was one of my friend's phone.
Oh, good. And that was what time?
That was like after 10 something last night.
So what did this had happened between now and this between after 10 and this morning?
Yeah.
Because they brought her in the back here. Way. But you think that you feel real sad because you didn't take that call?
Yeah.
No, but you know, you can do it, you know. You can't blame yourself. But that's surely the extent of somebody who going to put the girl nice body lying down here, you know? Lying down here. Look at blood like a real beater. You know, you seen all the blood stains.
Yeah, because she looked like she will fight back. That's how she is.
But I saw her stomach was raised and whatnot. She wasn't like that.
Mm-mm. I don't know now. Kellyanne she never used to listen.
To nobody? What
we try. We wanted us to send her rehab. She didn't want to go. Because we said that get she over there, wherever they give her. She didn't want to go. She leave home, she come down here. The last time she tried for that message me and tell me, Kellyanne by him, but he can't keep she because he girl living there.
But can she take on what the boyfriend did to her and all kind of thing?
He haven't messaged us or anything since, so we don't know
wait.
what happened.
Message
no.
And where he from?
Somewhere Santa Flora, maybe. I don't even know. We just messaged.
All this happened, he never contact all you? And so look at her grieving, her crying?
No, we don't know what happened. We don't know how she leave from by him.
So how you all found out?
One of my friends called me from up here.
So let me ask you something. So what time did Kellyanne husband call you? Boyfriend, father called you?
That was like 2 weeks back. He messaged me and told me, Kellyanne can't stay by them because he home with his girlfriend. So we see if we could do something.
But two of them had a child together?
Yeah.
And where's the child?
By him.
How old is the child?
She's 3. It's a long time I haven't seen my niece, so I really don't know.
Hey. It's just sad. Now, but somebody had to be held accountable. You know, it just goes to show you. I mean, you would have had, if this was like the businessman Damien, if this was the businessman Ling, Gregory Ling, you would have seen the extent. Police would have been trying to get footage, trying to do everything. But you see different shows, so different folks. They find this girl sister in the back here. You understand? But what she loved doing, what do you remember? She liked to bake cake.
Party.
She liked to party.
She always out there.
She always out there?
Yeah, she liked to be out there.
She likes herself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like to dress up and thing?
Yeah.
Because the girls I'm up here and I spoke to some of the girls.
Yeah, she like out there, but one thing she always had her back in spite we fall out and thing. We fall out, she always message me, you alright, you okay?
But so sometimes she would just go in the zone.
TTASA presents Battle for Supremacy. Who will be the 7-second closed-door champion? All road leads to the Frankie Boudram Wallafield International Raceway, Sunday, 16 July 2017. Gates open at 9 a.m. For more information, call 684-4348 or 682-3523. Drag racing continues at the Wallafield International Raceway.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. So be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels. 2 massive locations, 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, and 82 Bucco Road in Tobago. Or call 642-1539 or 631-1044. Be weather smart.
It's extended. Farbinger Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas has been extended until July 17th. Get up to 80% off. Spend $1,000 or more on links or credit card and get a chance to win up to $500. Furniture, handicrafts, garments, footwear, jewelry, and many more from around the world. Food court that no one can resist. Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Abby's Burger, Nano School Fee, and many more. Farbinger Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Closing on July 17th.
Flash this light for you, so you see. Watch. So I'm just showing you. Just from here, the light, right? I'm just showing you. So she had to be careful. So they had to bring her through this narrow place. Watch. So maybe she was screaming, or maybe she was on a high. You don't know if she was given somebody to drink. She passed through all here. Look at it. But that the main road right across there. No, I given it the intensity, what really went on. You understand? So we don't know if these people heard anything, if they heard any screams. You understand? Because she had to pass through. There's an apartment building right here. All right, BB, for the road. I'm just showing you, right? And this is the road here, right? So we don't know if it have any cameras, if the cameras are wrong. And you know, if somebody could come out and say from a distance there, if it have a camera. Hold on. I'm watching to see something here. Hold on, yeah, babes. You wait right here. Come now. Let's watch and see if it have a camera. Come now. No, this is the hardware here, right to the back here. This is the Guapo Capdeville area. Now, is that a PTC? No, there's no camera. There's no camera up here, boy. What's going on up here, boy? I'm really gonna try my best and see what we can do. But she had, remember where you go in the back there, right here. This is the only entrance here. So maybe if anybody who passed up, who passed down, who saw something, who look at the Capdeville area, the Guapo Capdeville Road, or Torrental across here, you have Cooperative Society Tech you have Wassa Building. Remember that we are paying attention to what's happening in Point Fortin. Just a while ago, I reported there was a shootout between bandits and police in the Felicity area. I just have a photo of what's going on in Felicity right now. Again, there is a shootout with police and bandits in the Felicity area currently. What's the name of the street? Abbott Street. So there's a Abbott Street extension. There's a lockdown right now as we speak. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to go back to that of the shooting at Abbott Street Extension. But before we go there, I want to say a special hello to Wingwa Restaurant. They're going to be coming on board. Today I had lunch with the senior people at Wingwa Restaurant. As you can see, having lunch with Wingwa, put up the CG, right? So they are going to come on board shortly. So remember, there's no better place to really get your ad. We had a long meeting there and whatnot. Come back to me. So remember, if you want to advertise on Crime Watch, text me on 2944-081. If your ad is not here, there's nowhere else. It can be seen, huh? Remember that. Also, there's a guy who went to Double R and he stole Raghu's phone. Look at this clip really fast. I want everybody to know. I put him up on blast. All right? This is where he went. He stole the phone. Look at it. He take it and put it in the pocket. Let me see. Watch. He take the phone. Watch. Socks, you have a picture of the man? Taking you. Right. That is Raghu's phone, huh? Do we have a picture of him? What's his name? Nival. His name is Nival. He lives Madras Road. Shame on you. Shame on you. Socks, put up his name for me, Nival. Shame of his stealing Raghu phone. That man gone by Raghu, double R. Unbelievable. They come back to me. So ladies and gentlemen, just remember, those of you who want to advertise with Crime Watch, get in contact with us. We want to see a special alert to Tire Clinic, Hair Solution, Cairo Green, Namalco. They are advertising European Day Spa and Beauty Clinic, Wellness Center. Tassa presents their T-Tassa, sorry. UE, Roytech, Brandtech, also and Barkeeper's Friend. So ladies and gentlemen, there's so... and Fab India Expo and Z. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, again, if you have information about the videos and the information that you have seen on television here, and what you have seen on television here today, get in contact with me. Text me on 2944081. Make sure and like my page. Go to WhatsApp me, download the app, support Crime Watch. Remember, you can do it through your PayPal account. Now, when you visit our website on IANallen.org, tomorrow at 1:30, there is also a rerun. So once you advertise with Crime Watch, 6 to 7, rerun in night, 1:30. So you're getting one live, 2 bonuses. And on my fan page, this is Ian Allen. Good night.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go Crime Watch if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still Crime Watch came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna